Hello everyone, welcome back to another Set 27 deck review. I'm your host Dylan, and once again I'm here with Angel.
I'm back.
And we're here to talk about the red Jiren deck. So we'll start with leader as usual. So Unawakened Side has a permanent where your opponent cannot attack your red unisons with one power, so it keeps your unisons alive, which is neat. Once card attacks, draw one card. Awaken Spirit Boost 1, if you have 2 or more energy, you get to draw 2 cards, add cards from life if you have 6 left. So pretty interesting Awaken, just requiring a unison play, basically just a Spirit Boost. Interesting there, I guess. When this card awakens, auto when this card attacks, draw 1. Activate main during this turn. The next time you play a red Z-Unison with that power skill from your Z deck, you get to reduce the specified cost by 1 red, which is pretty cool. Activate battle, Spirit Boost 1. This card gets plus 5,000 power for the battle, not once per turn. So you can Spirit Boost as many times as you can to get a free 5k combo to pump up your leader, which is pretty nice defensively, or just for an offensive swing also if you want to do that. So I guess without knowing what the archetype does, do you think this leader is good enough for like a unison based deck?
I mean, whenever you see Spirit Boost, it kind of makes you want to cry. That activate main to reduce the cost is pretty nice. I mean, it being limited to the Empower ones, I don't even think it would be broken if you could get like some old Z-Unison out for one less. That'd probably be cool, right? That would be like a neat thing the leader could do, but they didn't even let it do that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't read good. The only cool thing is like the activate battle plus 5 with Spirit Boost all your stuff away, but I think, couldn't Goku do that in like set 9? Or set, not set 9. The yellow Goku?
The yellow unison.
He could do that, right?
I think he was also...
He did something
also
similar.
Spirit Boost 5k? I think that's what it was.
Yeah. I think it was like Spirit Boost X, and then you get 5 for each one you send.
That's what it was, yeah. I think that was once per turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess a slightly worse version, but like, yeah, this doesn't inspire confidence. Yeah,
so the leader... it could probably be better, but we'll see. Maybe the battle cards in the deck will make it better. So we'll see what that ending unisons. So we'll go into the unison package first. We have the Piccolo Jr. Prologue. They have the 1 power, so that obviously procs the user with your leader permanent where they can't attack on the Awakened Side. So if you play the Piccolo Jr. Climactic Battle Z-Unison on top of this card, it draws 1 when it leaves. As a +2, we get to add a red Z unison from your hand to your Z energy. If you do draw 1 card, it obviously helps to set up your Z energy for your Z deck plays, which is nice. Also, getting your unison in the Z energy is useful to get like dead cards out of your hand that you can't combo. So that's nice there. We have also Jiren Prologue. Jiren Climactic Battle Z unison is played. This also draws when it leaves. As another +2, we get to add a red unison from your drop to your Z energies. That's obviously very nice to get more Z energy for Z deck plays. And then we have Majin Buu Sealed Ball Prologue. With the Majin Buu Climactic Battle Z unison play over this, also draws 1. +2, you get to add a red unison from your hand to your Z energy. Look top 5 for any fierce foe or unison, both are red to your hand. Shuffle your deck. So that's some nice searching. And then the last 1 drop, 1 cost. Or 1 power Z unison is a 1-star Brawl Prologue. If a Mega Showdown Climactic Battle is played over this, you get to draw 1 card. So, in the +2, you get to choose a battle card and minus about 10. So, which of these ones do you think you would actually play in the deck?
Well, Piccolo and Jiren you have to, I think, because those are the 2 better Z unisons. So you have to run those, and they make Z energy for you. Buu does too, but I think the Buu Z unison is the worst one, so you don't even really need it. Looking top 5's cool, but I'd rather just run the other 2. They're more consistent. And then Shenron Z unison's nice, so you probably throw a couple of those in there, just so that you have enough Z unisons to actually have your engine, quote unquote, running. Because you need 1 in hand. You need some in hand. You need some in drop to keep like how the deck goes going.
Yeah,
it's awkward, but yeah, I think you cut the blue one.
Yeah, so those are probably like the best ones to run, Jiren, Piccolo Jr. and the 1-star ball. So yeah. There's that. And then we have the Piccolo Jr. Final Form. Activate main for 1 red, limit 1. If your leader is a red fierce foe card, you get to draw 1 card, place a card from your hand, and you get to choose a red Z unison with an Empower skill, and add 2 markers to it to get to empower your Z unison, which is nice. And then dual attack Spirit Boost 2. So you actually can't even restand with this unless you Spirit Boost 2, which is kind of weird. I get that you have to... I get that, like, you
have markers to play with. Yeah.
Yeah, I get like this can come out any turns. Like I guess they're scared of you being able to dual attack like really early.
Who cares? There's cards that do that already for sure. So yeah, I mean you have to run this because it draws and it gives your Unison 2 markers.
Yeah,
which you'll see that's good on the Z-Unisons because they get power based on the markers that they have, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you could dual attack, if you need to.
Yeah, I guess
it's like an extra thing on top of it.
I guess it does give the 2 markers for the Spirit Boost, so it's kind of the same thing. Like you give the 2 markers, swing with your Z-Unison first, and then you swing with this Spirit Boost 2 away. Yeah. That's kind of the idea, I guess.
Yeah, they want you to really power through your Unisons, which if they were more free, I'd be down for, but they're not. So
yeah, that's just kind of the problem with Spirit Boost, though. Is like there's a normal effects that in any other deck this would just not even have that cost on it. But since you're a Unison-based deck with Spirit Boost, they have to just put Spirit Boost on every little cost, just to have the gimmick of the deck going. Yeah, so I mean that's you can just read that and see it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Having a Spirit Boost 2 just to have dual attack, like that's not great. So. But obviously the other effect is really good for you, so you have to run it. So Majin Buu final form, it's blocker, Spirit Boost 1 if you blocker if you Spirit Boost 1, which is another instance of what we're talking about. Permanent if it's your opponent's turn, you have leaders that are red fierce foe, you reduce the card cost the card by 4, so it's a 1 cost, and it's also and then you get the attack, place this card, and you get to give it empowered card, Unison 2 markers, and then place the card in the battle area and drop at the end of the turn. So another way to ramp markers, which is really good, right?
Yeah. Being able to ramp, 4 markers if you've got 2 energy, like play your Piccolo and then pass, negate, get 2. It's like they're both good to turn 2 plays. Mm-hmm. So like you awaken, you play your free Piccolo Unison after doing the thing, and then you either pass or to leave energy up for this, so you can give it 2 more markers and have a 5 marker Unison on your turn, or play Piccolo on your own turn. So you have to run these. I mean, I don't know why this dies at the end of the turn.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, it's not even good to I don't get it. Maybe you should draw a card or something at least.
Yeah.
You should probably even draw 2 cards if it's going to die. To tell you the truth, it's just kind of bad.
Yeah. Also having the Spirit Boost to block is kind of weird too. It's kind of just a weird cost on that.
It's like 2 markers is good. That's all I'll say. It negates and it gives 2 markers. You have to run it.
Yeah, it's kind of the good part about it. So kind of gotta run for that. We get the Omega Shenron. Activate main for 1 red if it leaves a fierce foe. Get 3 more to play this card from your hand. Spirit Boost 1 with cards played. Get to draw 1 card. Player ready Unison with 1 power, 1 marker from your hand. And they can choose a battle card against it, and it gets minus 15k power for the turn. So this card actually does seem really good for the deck, right?
Yeah, this one's actually decent. I don't know. It's got Spirit Boost. Probably shouldn't have Spirit Boost on that effect. Right?
Yeah, I guess it's to make sure you already have a Unison play, but
yeah,
I get why.
But it's like playing a new. This should probably just play a fresh one, probably even from your drop instead of your hand.
That's true. Yeah, I can see that.
If you're gonna Spirit Boost, that way it's like, oh, that's cool. I get to kill my Unison and play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Get the effect again, but it doesn't do that.
Yeah,
it negs you a card from your hand almost. So it's. It kills a guy.
Yeah, it's better than paying 1 for your actual Unison. So
yeah,
just play this instead.
You get a 25k body. It's good.
Yeah, it draws.
It's just it would almost be really good. And even if it did the things we're saying, the deck would still suck. So
yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, but
you do run this. Yeah.
Yes, this helps at least a little bit.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's Spirit Boost and stuff does not help with the deck. We had the boss monster of the deck, Jiren final form, double strike. Activate main for 1 red. If the leader's red, you have to bring 1 to play this card from your hand. 25k. Auto Spirit Boost 2 when this card attacks, you get to add a red Unison from your drop to your hand. They get to choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards Unisons, they get minus 25k for the turn. So this is a pretty good boss monster for the deck, you think, right?
This is actually a good card, yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit Boost 2, fair enough. That's a lot of stuff. So, yeah. And if it lives, you get to add another Unison.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. If there was a way to get this to swing twice, that would be neat.
Yeah, you can get it twice. That'd be nice.
It's like Spirit Boost 4 markers, add 2 guys back, Cool. Whoa.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. That'd be exciting. It doesn't do that, though.
That wouldn't be too crazy, but
I don't think it would.
Yeah, but it's a 1 energy double strike.
Yeah.
It's already pretty good.
It's already good. Yeah.
So it's actually one of the.
That's an actual good card in the deck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the good cards for the deck. You have to probably play that as soon as you can for the deck. So we have the extra card for the deck. Final battle. Limit 1, Spirit Boost 1, red Z Unison. So it has to be the Z Unison. You do it over this. They get the attack, draw 1. They can choose a red fierce foe card and give it 5k power for the turn. So it can be a leader, which is pretty nice. And then permanent, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding 1 card from your life to your hand instead of paying its energy cost. So Obviously, just being a free negate, draws. Yeah, it takes a life, draws, and gives you leader 5. I mean,
that's like a really good card.
This is probably the best card in the deck, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna feel good whenever they swing at you to like try to get a Z energy if you went first or something, right? And then you just you have your Z energy, your Z Unison out, just draw 2, take a life, draw 1, and negate the attack. Beat your leader. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's really good. So
after a floodgate too, it's super good.
Yeah, helps a lot.
Actually nice.
So at least they made that really good for the deck with that. So we're going to the Z decks. We have like the actual Z units that you're supposed to play over them. So first we have Piccolo Jr. Climactic Battle. So all of them have a permanent where it says for each marker on this card they get 5k power for the turn. So during your turn, yeah. So obviously if you ramp a bunch of markers, you can get a lot of power. So it's pretty cool there. And power red 3, so you can play over the unison to get markers. This one's barrier blocker. The -1 you can switch to active mode, so you can either just -1 to have it be a barrier blocker, or you can -1 to have it swing another time. So that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we have Jiren Climactic Battle, power red 3 also, and barrier and dual attack. -1 whenever your opponent's card attacks, you can negate the attack. So once per turn, it can just be a negate, free negate. So that's pretty nice. Obviously, ramping a bunch of markers to make it so where that can probably go off every time you have this out. It is 3, but obviously your leader reduces it to be a 2 cost. Piccolo.
Is that 4? Hang on, pull that up again.
No, it's 3.
It's 3. Okay, yeah, that's just a weird. Okay, I was about to start crying. I was like, that would be so bad.
Yeah, luckily Piccolo is actually a 1 cost, so
yeah, so he's free.
Yeah, so this leader is actually free, so it could be a couple of big swings for.
Yeah, if you ramp enough markers early on, it's a pretty big swing. 2 big swings, barrier 2, so you don't get blown out by
any skills or anything,
stuff like that, or stuff that makes unisons. It's cool.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. And then we got Majin Buu Climactic Battle and Power Red 3. Just +0, choose opponent's battle cards. Lessen this card's power and KO it, so just some removal. It has no keywords like the other ones, so it's not really as good, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Just removal, but I think the Omega kind of is the same thing better.
Yeah, it makes 25.
Yeah, so Omega, same thing, no other keywords, just in power. But he does +0, get to shoot the battle card against him, minus it by 25k for the turn, which is a lot. So I probably just want a couple of these too.
Yeah, you tap 1 for it. It's a big buy, so you'll have 4 markers coming in, so you're at 30k that negs something, 25.
Yeah,
cool.
You can ramp it to make it bigger too.
Yeah, make it even bigger. So that's the cool thing about Piccolo is you can ramp them up to if you ramp them to 6 markers, that's for 40k and then a 35k.
Yeah, that's a lot of swings.
Neat. For low energy cost.
Yeah, I mean it's for no energy also, so pretty nice there. So that's all the Z-Unisons. Well, that's the entire archetype, so we'll go into our own deck list now. So, really just run a lot of the good unison stuff. Since you are making a lot of markers, you can run stuff like this. If you have 4 more energy, you get the Spirit +3, wipe your opponent's entire board, triple attack. It also gives a marker, so that's obviously +5 to whatever Z-Unison you put it under. This is decent, because obviously Spirit +2 is just a free negate. It can come in clutch. What other... I guess this, because obviously leader, you give it the Spirit Boost +5, so this gets you a draw and a minus either player's turn, pretty nice.
And, hand advantage.
Krillin Super Combo does work because you just have to have a unison in play, and you're pretty much going to always have a unison in play. So this is pretty much always live, but...
Yeah, with barrier unison, it's cool.
Yeah, so we are running red still, just so you can get draw 2s, or in case you don't have a unison somehow.
If you Spirit boosted it all the way first for some reason, that could happen. You could be in a bad situation.
Yeah, and obviously Yamcha, gotta run the one of because always have unison. New Goku seems pretty good in this deck too, just barrier blocker, keep you alive.
For your unison, block for you. Strong card. I think it's just a very solid generic red option.
Yeah. We probably agree the new SDR is probably the best one for this deck, right?
Yeah, for non-red Saiyans, I think getting one of any of your cards back, so you can get back. You can grab Yamcha if you want to do it again. You can grab your super combo, a dance if you're out of that stuff. That's a strong effect. Killing also barrier removal.
Yeah.
You have none other than this, so that could really help.
Yeah, that's pretty valuable.
Yeah.
So we're running 4 of the best cards, which are these. Just 3 of this. 4 of this too. Ramps markers.
Draws.
But
Yeah.
Your archetype's pretty small, so I guess you can run a lot of spice if you can find it.
Yeah.
But
Help us out. Help me out.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we're not running the boo. The boo's just the worst one, right?
Yeah.
I think you just focus on.
You might even just bump up Piccolo more. He's like, just being free makes it almost like a good card, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you still have to tap for your main board Unison, so you're still tapping 1. So your Z deck plays are reduced by 1, but they really cost 1 more still because of the Unison you're playing from your hand.
Unless you play this, right?
Which still costs 1, but yeah.
Yeah, at least it's at least it's a 25k body
Yeah,
that
exactly.
does
So
stuff.
there's value in that one, but yeah, it is kind of rough. So the cheaper ones is what you want, I think. So you're gonna go into Shen and Piccolo more than Jiren. Jiren's like a game ender, even though he should probably have like more keywords, maybe double strike, not like the Z-Unison.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah, because you're tapping 2 on top of your Unison that you have in play.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I can see
know,
what you
maybe
mean.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
sold on anything.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing with this deck. I don't really think it does enough, honestly.
This needs like 3 anniversary box support cards or something, like cycles of support.
Yeah, having your deck be based around Unisons in the main deck and also Spirit Boosts doesn't really help because you can just draw a handful of Unisons and just tie.
Yeah.
And obviously, the Spirit Boost skill is one of the worst skills in the game, so...
It's got to make your shit free. You can't be paying for everything and Spirit Boosting. It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how you make Spirit Boost an appealing skill. It's like, either you're paying for this, 2 or 1 or whatever, or you can Spirit Boost X amount of markers and this guy comes out for free. That would make things more... I don't even know if would it be broken if Boo came, your Boo negate was free.
No, definitely not.
You ramp 2 markers. It's it's limit 1.
I guess because you have. I guess because you got this, and Explosive Dance.
If stuff was on the level of I guess so, maybe.
Maybe that'd be too much, but...
It'd be very tanky, but I mean, what's your top end? Your top end is just a couple of big swings.
Yeah, so... yeah...
Worst one? Is this the worst one? Worse than Zeno?
Worse than Zeno?
I'm not sure. It's probably...
I don't know, this
sets up way faster. This actually is online, right away.
Yeah, I mean, this could probably really get a lot of swings in him. If this deck was facing against Zeno,
you might win. Yeah,
you probably could just you could probably get a lot of swings on them early on.
Yeah, you probably do.
Just a bunch of huge swings with this. What are they supposed to do?
Yeah.
So I think this probably is the second worst deck in the set, honestly. Just from looking at it, I mean, people could make something really broken with it.
Or with Zeno, to change our minds. But
yeah, if you guys have any good ideas with this deck, I'd like to hear them.
Because there's a lot of cool characters. I mean, the concept's cool. It's the ball or the baby version of them, and then
the final form version of them.
The middle version in the Z-Unison, and the final form in the boss monster. It's neat.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, and it's also Fierce Foes, the red version, the yellow. It's
no crossover whatsoever for some reason, right? They're just both called Fierce Foes.
Yeah, the yellow one's obviously movie bosses, and then this one's the main series bosses. Yeah. So I guess that's their idea of that, but. Yeah, it's kind of just a whatever deck. If you guys have any good ideas of this deck, let us know in the comments below. We'd like to hear it, but yeah, that's going to conclude this Set 27 deck review. Let us know what you think of the red Jiren deck in the comments below. As usual, deck list will be in the description if you want to check it out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.